Hi everyone, this is Grace and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to learn how to decorate an outlined mama bear plaque. The first step, as always, is to outline and flood your cookie. For this, I am doing a 2 consistency outline and flood. That means that first I pipe an outline of the cookie with a thicker piping consistency, and then I go in after that outline has dried and flood it with a thinner flood consistency. I chose to do 2 outlines for this one because of the straight edges of this cookie. I find it is much more difficult to get a good straight edge if you are doing a 1 consistency outline and flood. You can see here I'm just finishing up the flood, and then I'm actually going to go in and I'm going to use a scribe to help those define the corners you see. I don't typically use a scribe when I'm flooding unless I have to, but I find that sharp edges like this really benefit from using a scribe. Then I use my projector to outline an image. This image I purchased from Etsy. I'm using a piping consistency icing here, and I'm just outlining the image, pulling up that bag ever so slightly from the cookie so that I can get the smoothest lines possible. And then I use, again, a piping consistency to pipe the lettering. This kind of lettering is called pressure piping, and that means that I am adjusting the pressure on the bag to meet the icing. So those thin lines and those thick lines, it's all coming from the same bag. It's just a different amount of pressure. This technique can be pretty difficult if you do not have very steady hands. Ways to help this: you can put your elbow on the table or the midpoint of your arm. You can also use your other hand to stabilize your piping hand, either stabilizing the hand itself, stabilizing your arm. Just play around with things that help you. Lettering always, though, practice, practice, practice. So I hope you enjoy making this cookie.